Yeah, it's working. Okay. Good morning, everybody. To begin our 2024 graduation ceremony, we would like to give the Treaty Land Acknowledgement. We acknowledge that we are on Treaty 6 territory to the north of the Red Deer River, the ancestral and traditional territory of the Cree, Dene, Blackfoot, Saulteaux, Nakota Sioux, as well as the Métis. We acknowledge Treaty 7 territory to the south of the Red Deer River, the ancestral and traditional territory of the Blackfoot Confederacy, the Guyana, the Piikani, Siksika, as well as the Tsuut'ina and Stoney Nakoda First Nations. We acknowledge and give thanks to all the many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit whose footsteps have marked these lands for centuries. We are grateful for the traditional knowledge keepers and elders who are still with us today, and those who have gone before us. We recognize the land as an act of reconciliation and gratitude to those whose territory we reside on or are visiting.
Welcome, family, friends, distinguished guests, and fellow graduates to the 2024 graduation ceremony. Thank you to RCMP Constable Bond for leading our procession today. My name is Presley Nickel.
And my name is Hamad Ahmad, and we will be your MCs for this morning's graduation ceremony. I would like to begin today by saying that today is the day we have been waiting for about 12 years, or even longer considering kindergarten. We would like to thank each and every audience member for attending our ceremony. This is a very important milestone as we move on to the next stage of our lives. We thank our parents, our administrators, our Hunting Hills High School staff for their creativity and support in making this dream come true, as without you all, we would truly not be here today.
We would like to remind everyone that we have professional photographers here to capture these truly magical moments, and it would be appreciated if you remain seated for the duration of the ceremonies. Please turn your cell phones and electronic devices off or onto silence for today's ceremony. This event will be live streamed on our HHHS YouTube page. Now, we have a few housekeeping items to start off this morning. Exits for the gym are well marked on the bottom levels in case of an emergency, and there are multiple first aid responders on staff that are present.
We would like to ask everyone to please rise if you are able, remove your hats, and join our talented fellow graduate, Caden Stripke, in the singing of our national anthem, O Canada.
Oh shit, how's my hair? It's gonna look terrible. Look that way. I don't know. I think we should go back though.
There's supposed to be music. Just sing without it?
next. Here, I'll get you ready.
Thank you, Cadence, and audience, you may be seated. At this time, we would like to welcome our honored guests. Please stand when you're introduced so you can be recognized. Audience, we ask that you hold your applause until we've introduced all of our guests.
Firstly, I would like to introduce the board members of Red Deer Public Schools that are present. Ms. Nicole Buchanan, Red Deer Public School Board Chair and Hunting Hills High School Liaison. Mr. Matt Gould, School Board Chair. Mrs. Bev Manning, School Board Trustee. Mrs. Angela Sommers, School Board Trustee. I would also like to acknowledge our Red Deer Public School Senior Administration. Mr. Chad Erickson, Superintendent of Red Deer Public Schools. Mr. Dan Lauer, Deputy Superintendent of Red Deer Public Schools. Mr. Colin Kearney, Business Services Secretary Treasurer. Mr. Ron Eberts, Associate Superintendent, Student Services. Mrs. Nicola Golby, Associate Superintendent, Student Services.
I would now like to acknowledge our Hunting Hills administrators. Mr. Darwin Roscoe, Hunting Hills High School Principal. Mr. Ryan Cure, Grade 12 Vice Principal. Mrs. Shelley Lauer, Grade 11 Vice Principal. Mrs. Crystal Pobeda, Grade 10 Vice Principal. And Mr. Jim Bassard, Grade 9 Vice Principal and Graduation Vice Principal. We would also like to acknowledge Mr. Brian St. Germain, educator with the Red Deer Public First Nations, Métis, and Inuit Learning Services, and a cultural knowledge keeper.
Ms. Nicole Buchanan, the Red Deer School Board Chair and our Hunting Hills High School Trustee Liaison, will now present a special message to this year's graduating class on behalf of the Red Deer Public School Board of Trustees.
Good morning, graduates, family, friends, and staff of Hunting Hills High School. It is an honor to address you today as we gather to celebrate the remarkable accomplishments of the class of 2024. What an honor it is to acknowledge the achievement of 336 graduating students at Hunting Hills. Today, we celebrate with you. As we reflect on this year's theme, Strike the Finish Line, I am reminded of the powerful journey that each of you has embarked on. Just like your spirited mascot striker, you have shown tenacity, determination, and a fierce spirit in reaching this significant milestone. Today, we recognize not only the academic achievements of our graduates, but also the profound impact they have had beyond the classroom. The class of 2024 has exemplified the power of H: honor, hope, heart, health, and home in all that they have done. One recent outstanding example of this was the incredible success of your Bike-a-thon event, where students rallied together to raise awareness for mental health awareness, including allocating funds for your breakfast program. I had the opportunity to participate in this year's event by biking alongside you, and it was an absolute pleasure to get to know some of you over the many hours that I was there. You truly inspired me. Throughout this event, you have demonstrated the importance of community engagement and the strength that comes from working towards a common goal. The generosity and compassion shown by our graduates extend far beyond our school walls. The Bike-a-thon scholarship awarded to pursue higher education and the support provided to community organizations like the Turning Point Society and Vantage Community Services showcase your commitment to making a positive difference in the lives of others. These are attributes you can carry forward that will serve you well into your future. To the graduates of Hunting Hills High School, as you stand on the threshold of new beginnings, remember the lessons that you have learned within the hallways of your school. Honor the values instilled in you, the respect you show for others, the goals you set with unwavering positivity, the empathy and care you extend to those around you, and the understanding of importance of both mental and physical well-being. As you move forward on your journey, Please carry with you the spirit of hope that has been nurtured here over the last 4 years. Let it guide you as you face challenges and pursue your dreams. Remember that this school will always be your home, a place where you were safe, supported, and inspired to grow. Class of 2024, today is your day to shine. Celebrate your achievements, embrace the journey ahead, and never forget the power of H that has shaped you into the remarkable individuals you are today. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, congratulations. We look forward to witnessing your continued success and contributions wherever life takes you. Strike the finish line and soar towards new horizons with courage, confidence, and conviction. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Buchanan, for your message to our graduates.
Now that we've reached the final stage of our high school career, we have the ability to reminisce about our past experiences here in Hunting Hills High School. And to be honest with you, I'm feeling a little bittersweet. Our whole high school experience has been a roller coaster of emotions, beginning with the online learning during the pandemic in grade 9 to the construction-filled commotion in grade 12 that we're ending with. We have had fun with our friends, learning new courses, making memories, and long nights of studying or not studying for tough exams, and career planning with Miss Holly. We all might not have had the same journey, but I'm glad to say that we are all at the same destination today.
You mean procrastinating assignments, doing them the day they're due, and agonizing over our decisions. By the way, I feel like I just heard an essay coming from your mouth. Please tell me that was all for now. I too don't know how to describe what I feel right now. Ready for new beginnings, but also sad that we have to leave the place that we've called home for 4 years. It seems so crazy that the place I was once so scared to walk into every day has become the place wherein I feel so much comfort and support from all of the amazing students and staff around me, such as Mr. Busby, Mr. Pendle, Miss Olson, and Mrs. Cosby, to name a few.
Nope, I got some more. And by the way, I checked. Your essay was 21 words longer. There were great times at Hunting Hills High School before we got the bell. Watching our sports teams on the court or field, having school assemblies, bike-a-thon, pep rallies, and who can forget Mr. Golby's science classes?
Those amazing pep rallies, led by me, of course. On a more serious note, now I would like to introduce our valedictorian for the class of 2024 and one of my closest friends, Elena Wong. Achieving the title of valedictorian takes hard work, dedication, and academic excellence to earn this award. Elena is also our HHHS recipient of the Governor General's Award. I would like to call Elena to the podium now.
I was really hoping the applause wouldn't end. I'm a little nervous right now. Hello and welcome to all, distinguished guests, parents, friends, teachers, staff, acquaintances, people that really just came here for the festivities, and of course, the class of 2024. My name is Elena Wong, and I'm so honored to be here today with you all. I think the hardest thing that I've ever been assigned to do by this school was write this speech, and that's saying a lot since I went through AP Physics. Sorry, Mr. Busby, just a little more torture and you would have taken the prize. It took me a week of thinking and then maybe 4 different drafts to figure out what I wanted my final statement to be. I wasn't even sure what a valedictorian was. I mean, valedictorian, according to Google, means a student, typically having the highest academic achievement of the class, who delivers the valedictory at a graduation ceremony. I also didn't know what a valedictory was, but Google told me it's a farewell address. So as a farewell, I want to recognize the things that we've gained from high school. 吃苦. That's a Chinese phrase for being able to withstand hardship. Taken in its literal meaning, it translates to eating bitter. I remember when our first grade teacher first taught us the different tastes that we can sense on our tongue. You know, you got sweet, you got salty, sour, and bitter. To demonstrate, our teacher set up 4 different stations where we would try the different flavors. For sweet, she had Swedish berries. For salty, she had chips. For sour, she had sour candy. And then for bitter, she had chocolate. Now, little old me at the time, I did not realize that chocolate could be bitter. I confidently grabbed 2 pieces, stuck them into my mouth, thinking that she just got the labels wrong. She didn't. I spit those pieces out, and I ran to cleanse my palate with the berries. I was 6 years old and unable to eat bitter. I feel like everybody has gone through some hardship in high school that your younger self probably could not fathom. The emotional or physical loss of friends or loved ones, sustaining an injury that left you unable to do something that you loved for weeks or maybe even months. Maybe you had a battle with depression that left you feeling so unbelievably stuck. Maybe your struggles consisted of opening Power School or witnessing the atrocious amount of PDA at our school. Even after everything, though, all the things we lost or broke, all the petty arguments and growing pains, we're sitting here today. They say that bones that set right grow back stronger. Perhaps we're still grieving or healing or fighting, but the difference is now that we know how to. The difference now is that we know we can. Throughout high school, from when we were silly little grade 9s to now, we have learned how to eat bitter and endure adversity. 成熟 is the Chinese phrase for maturity. In a literal sense, it translates to becoming ripe. Truly, though, I think high school is the epitome of becoming mature and becoming ripe. When I first got into high school, I started cutting fruit for my family after each dinner. Those 2 things are not related, by the way. I didn't just walk into high school and then my parents suddenly trusted me with a fruit knife. Even so, I think my fruit ninja abilities really paved the way for me. With our increasing age came more and more responsibilities. My grade 9 responsibilities consisted of fruit, obviously, and leveling up on a video game. I never got to the level I wanted to, by the way. I'm sorry to 14-year-old me. The older I got, though, and I'm sure you all can relate in some respect, the more I had to do. It seemed as though, as busy as I was at any given point, I was somehow always getting busier. It was like Greek torture or something. As we grew up, there were more ripe fruits to prepare. Even so, there's always 2 sides to a coin. With all these increasing responsibilities, we were given new opportunities as a result of our maturity. We got to explore more and more experiences and gain that long-awaited independence. I still recall when my friends and I first got our licenses, genuinely revolutionary. All of a sudden, we were hopping in each other's cars and driving to East Side Marios after every exam. I'm kind of surprised the management team isn't here, considering how much of their taxes I've paid for. We'd spend our spares traveling the city, embarking on new adventures to a new donut shop or an ice cream parlor. We'd burn through our hard-earned money just for a little sweet treat every day. And our parents trusted us too. We ate those fruits that we worked so hard to prepare. I would grow up 1,000 times over if it meant I could relive those moments of euphoria. After all, what else is there to growing up? 友谊 is the Chinese word for friendship. This one just means friendship, no food metaphor, sadly. But I think it's interesting to note that it sounds exactly like 友谊, which is the Chinese word for on purpose, but also for having meaning. I think that's what I really took away from high school. Look around at those around you, sneak a glance at the person you have a crush on, exchange a look with your best friend. For those of you that didn't move your head, I really hope that you just aren't listening. But no hate, no shade. I respect the solitary lifestyle. Anyways, what I mean to say is that my friends definitely gave my high school experience all the meaning it could ever have. They gave it meaning when they supported me through a tough week, or when we made so many inside jokes that we started having to limit them. I mean, what's more meaningful than going through several hundred games of word hunt in a week before we procrastinated for our AP exams? Before I finish, I'd like to thank my teachers for their immense support throughout my academic journey. Their support is evident in the ways we succeed, but also in the ways we pick ourselves up after we don't. Additionally, I would like to thank my best friends for making the most beautiful memories with me. The time we spend together will never feel enough. Also, thank you for not judging me when I tried to recreate JoJo Siwa's makeup on my close friend's Instagram story. Shout out. Finally, thank you to my family, and especially to my mother. I think it's impossible as an adolescent to never feel the desire to attain some sense of anarchist, parent-defying freedom. Even so, I owe it all to those who raised me and encouraged me to always try my best. As free as I'd like to be, I'm grateful to always have my family to return home to. Baba mama wa eni. There's a quote from this really good video game called Amori. It goes, "There's more good times to come. Life gets better, and you can be the one to make that happen." Ironically, the game also says that a hamster with a fanny pack is essentially a small kangaroo, but my point still stands. Please enjoy your lives. Enjoy them so much. Savor the moments like you're 4 years old, sitting on the concrete sidewalk, eating a SpongeBob popsicle that you bought from the ice cream truck. Savor them like you're 12 years old and showing off the new phone that your parents got you because it's your first phone, so you're like basically an adult now. Savor them like you're slumped in your seat at graduation, zoning out because, oh my God, why wouldn't you stop talking? Oh, I caught you guys there. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Elena, for giving that speech, and congratulations on being the 2024 Hunting Hills High School valedictorian. Mr. Roscoe will now come forward to present our 2024 valedictorian with a gift to commemorate this distinction. He will also present the Administrator's Award. This award is given to a student who is a positive contribution to the school and school community and truly encompasses the guiding power of H principles. And finally, he will then introduce our Window of Distinction winner.
Congratulations, Elena. Your academic achievements are nothing short of spectacular. The valedictorian is determined using the student's average in English as well as their next 3 highest academic subjects. I have Elena's marks here: 96 in AP English, 100% in AP Bio, 100% in AP Chem, 100% in Math 30-1. This brings her overall average to an impressive 99%. Elena, I know I'm not alone in wondering, how'd you let that 1% slip? Beyond her academic excellence, Elena is a dedicated leader and a member of our graduation executive. She continuously strives to make Hunting Hills a better place. She has been honored with the Power of Hope, as well as the Power of Heart Awards. This year, Elena has also been nominated for the Premier's Citizenship Award, the Queen's Platinum Jubilee Citizenship Medallion, the Alberta Centennial Award, the Canadian Association of Principal Scholarship. Congratulations, Elena. You're extremely deserving of these accolades. Please come forward. You're on.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, thank you.
You're welcome. As was stated earlier, the Administrator's Award is presented to a leader, either formal, informal, who enhances our school community. These are students that dedicate themselves to making a better experience for their peers and prioritizing the collective good rather than searching out personal accolades. This year's recipient has distinguished themselves with multiple Power of H awards. Their contributions include organizing and running pep rallies, serving on our grad exec, being an integral part of our leadership program, participating in production and dance, being a huge member of our band team, coordinating our rugby team, providing leadership for this year's extremely successful Biathlon. Their unwavering commitment and vibrant spirit truly embody the Power of H. Please join me in congratulating Alex Pell, this year's Administrator's Award winner. I looked out there when Alex recognized she was receiving the award, and it made me pause to gather myself. Very deserving, Alex. So in searching for a way to connect with your age group, I went straight to TikTok for inspiration. I watched one reel which had 8 powerful quotes. The truth is, I know you don't want to listen to me for that long, so I've cut it down to 5. Number 1, it's never too late to be what you might have been. George Eliot. Today is not the end. It's another beginning. Go forward and find your path. Number 2, care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. Lao Tzu. This is a tough one. Take time to reflect on what comes next. Number 3, thinking is difficult. That's why most people judge. Carl Jung. Please search for understanding in others rather than judgment of their actions. Number 4, a fool is known by speech and a wise man by silence. Pythagoras. My mother used to say, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Don't forget it. Take time to listen. There's always time to learn. And number 5, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Confucius. Sorry, Alina. Today is not the end of learning, it's a new start. With that, I would like to introduce this year's Window of Distinction Award winner. I'm extremely honored to introduce the 2024 Window of Distinction Award winner. This award recognizes previous Hunting Hills students who've distinguished themselves by demonstrating excellence in their chosen work, career, or humanitarian work. This award was first presented in 2004 to mark Hunting Hills High School's 10th anniversary. Our first recipients were Deidre Dion, an Olympic bronze medalist in aerial ski jumping, and Jesse Wallen, former NHL player, CHL Humanitarian Award winner, and a mental health advocate. On Hunting's 15th anniversary, Marcus George, an aerospace engineer, that's right, a rocket scientist, conducting NASA-sponsored rocket propulsion research, was selected as our Window of Distinction Award winner. In 2010, Dion Phaneuf, an NHL player, former Rebel, and Hunting Hills alumni, was presented with the award. In 2011, journalist and hostage survivor Amanda Lindholt was added to the Window of Distinction. She shared her story of humanitarianism and advocated for women's rights. In 2012, Ashley Bernier was recognized for her groundbreaking research on breast cancer cell metastasis. In 2013, Kim Wempe was recognized for her contribution to Canadian music. In 2014, Dr. Caleb Brown, a world-renowned paleontologist, received the honor. In 2019, Delis Sunias, role model, international volleyball star, inspirational speaker, and proud Aboriginal Canadian, Delis was a member of our men's national team for 13 years and has played on numerous professional volleyball squads worldwide. This year's recipient is Danielle Hansen. Danielle was an outstanding contributor to our drama, theater, and technical theater programs during her time at Hunting Hills High School. Since graduating, she trained as a professional makeup artist and has become one of the elite makeup artists in the world. Danielle has worked on numerous major films and television projects, earning the admiration and recognition of her peers. Notably, she was part of the makeup team for Fargo, Damnation, Jan, Hell on Wheels, Heartland, Lewis and Clark, Tin Star, and my favorite, The Last of Us. Danielle is a makeup artist who has been nominated for 2 Primetime Emmys. Danielle is unable to be here today, so she has a video presentation to accept the award. Please join me in watching.
Congratulations to everyone here. This is such an exciting moment that you'll never forget. You've all worked so hard to get here and you should be so proud. I'm so honored to have been considered for the Window of Distinction Award. Reflecting back on where I came from and how I got here has been really fun. My grade 12 year is still etched in my mind. Some of my closest, dearest friends to this day are my friends from high school. High school wasn't easy. I didn't know who I was or who I wanted to be. I took all of the elective courses that I could, hoping that I would find myself. In grade 11, I still had no idea. I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. The pressure was on, but that's okay. You're young, and you'll figure it out. I promise. The universe took hold when I was delivering a science presentation. My teacher approached me after and suggested that I try out for a play and take some drama classes. My exposure to those drama classes opened my eyes to the vibrant world of the arts. In grade 11, I was introduced to the drama department head, Mr. Jacobson's wife. Joanne Jacobson was a makeup artist, and she offered a theatrical makeup class. This is where my life changed. This is where I discovered that being a makeup artist was a real career, and this is where I ran with it. I moved to Vancouver. I took every opportunity to learn and practice my craft. I volunteered as a makeup artist wherever I could see fit. I did fashion shows, video shoots, commercials. One of my first jobs was on a television show where a woman would record herself sewing. It wasn't the most exciting project, but it was important because every job I took, I learned something. I eventually moved back to Calgary, where I started working full-time in the film industry. I spent many of my beginning years on CBC's Heartland. This show taught me the ins and outs of how a production is ran. I met some amazing mentors. I learned about continuity, how makeup is affected by different lighting, and how makeup brings a character to life. I took all of these lessons with me onto FX's Fargo and Disney's Togo. When I was presented with the opportunity to work on one of the biggest video game adaptations for a television series of all time, I couldn't pass it up. I was hired onto a team of 4 to create the look for HBO's The Last of Us. We shot for over a year, and I got to exercise almost all of my skill sets, from straight makeup to special effects makeup. This experience was undescribable. We were bringing the video game characters to life. My career has really offered me some exciting challenges and opportunities, which, going back, I realized that the time I spent at Hunting Hills definitely played a huge role in laying the core groundwork for me and how I dealt with learning and adapting to new situations and challenges. I owe a huge thank you to my teachers who always encouraged me to look within myself and realize my worth. There was always a bigger picture, and as much as I would dwell on my faults or which tasks I wasn't the best at, they would guide me to move forward and focus on what I was good at. They taught me to take pride in my work and keep challenging myself. Everything you are doing is benefiting you. There are many exciting opportunities on the horizon. I am truly excited for every single one of you. The experiences I have been offered have been beyond my imagination, just from following my passions. My biggest advice is to stay positive and love what you do, honestly. My job isn't easy. We work 17 hours a day, on no sleep, outside in the elements. But the film industry is creative and unique. What's important is that it keeps me fulfilled, and every day I feel creative. I push myself to take hard jobs and not become complacent. I challenge myself, and for that I take pride in my work. Stay focused, stay positive, and never lose sight of the incredible potential that resides within you. You are capable of achieving amazing things. When I graduated, I was a 17-year-old girl born and raised in Red Deer, Alberta, that set her sights on becoming a makeup artist in the film industry. I had no idea when I set out where this would take me. I had no idea that I would be walking the red carpet with my mom at the Emmys. I had no idea I would be moving to Bangkok to shoot one of the biggest FX series shows this past winter. I would never have guessed that 22 years later, Joanne Jacobson and I would be working together on the same makeup team. Just know that you are capable of achieving amazing things. Believe in the beauty of your dreams and the strength of your spirit. You are unstoppable. Go forth and conquer every finish line that is put in front of you.
Congratulations, Alex Pell, and thank you for your positive contribution to the school.
I will now call on Talissa Bartnick and Alex Pell to the stage for the class historian's speech.
Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, staff members, bewildered parents, and fellow graduates who I know wouldn't have made it through without caffeine. As your voluntold historians, tasked with condensing 12 years of chaos into 5 minutes of organized chaos, we stand before you with a daunting challenge: to summarize our school journey without causing too many flashbacks or triggering any emotional breakdowns.
Let's rewind to our elementary years, when our #1 goal was to trade for the best snacks. Many hours were spent trying to claim the front spot on the carpet or hoping that it was your turn on the sledding hill. Let's not forget how draining it was to color none of it. Those maps that we never even looked back on, but we spent hours coloring.
Now middle school, the most unmemorable years of our lives. Those damned grade 6 PATs. We really lucked out in grade 9, huh? West Park was literally crumbling to the ground. We made it to the new school for about 6 months before, we were confined by COVID. Eastview really lucked out, though, because they could no longer be beat by the Wildcats. Sorry, Eagles.
High school, finally. Grade 9 came along and nobody knew what one another looked like. Waking up at 8:58 a.m., turning on your laptop, flipping the camera to the ceiling, and snuggling back into bed was something we all did on a regular basis. Using the excuse that your camera was broken or that your Wi-Fi was down just to get out of class discussions, life was good.
Grade 10 came knocking, and with it, sports and theater came back better than ever, as well as high level in school spirit and a general appreciation to be in each other's presence. Many of us were faced with the realization that being the best at everything was no longer quite achievable. We realized that perhaps trig was just a bunch of letters trying to confuse us. But fear not, for we had emerged victorious, armed with graphing calculators and a newfound appreciation for the quadratic formula. Grade 11 hit us like a ton of bricks. The inevitable existential crisis brought on by the question, what do you want to do with your life? Some of us found answers from My Blueprint, while others discovered that Google doesn't quite have all the solutions, except for how to procrastinate effectively. Flex was something loved by all. A daily trip to Tim's kept us going for the rest of the day.
And then, senior year arrived in the blink of an eye, the feelings of readiness and anticipation slowly fading away as we realized maybe we don't want things to change. Between attending football games and grad events and the long-awaited bike-a-thon, our schedules were full, but in different ways than before. We are desperate to fill our time with friends that we may not see after the year is over. We didn't quite realize the full extent of senioritis before this year. Overwhelming feelings of all the lasts. The last football game, the last bow, the last social class, the last pity cookie from Pendle. As these few weeks fly by, make sure to appreciate all of your lasts.
So here we are, my fellow graduates, ready to toss our caps into the air and scramble to find the same one. Because despite all the chaos, the drama, and the occasional fire drill, we made it.
Congratulations, the journey may have been wild, but the best is yet to come.
So here's to us, the class of 2024.
Thank you, Talissa and Alex.
I will now call on Azalea Crichton and Emma Bain to give the tribute to a teacher's speech.
morning, staff, special guests, friends, family, and the remarkable graduating class of 2024. Today's the day the graduates receive their diplomas and experience many unforgettable memories with their peers, family, and friends. Today we look back at kindergarten photos and wonder how the past 13 years have gone by so fast. We gather with friends and family to celebrate everything that we have achieved in our school career and to, of course, celebrate being a graduate. To have gotten to this stage of our lives, we have needed a large amount of guidance, encouragement, and support. When we think about the people who have watched us grow from a scared kindergarten student to a thriving, strong graduate, we often think of friends or family. Of course, our family and friends have shown us how to be resilient and how to be successful, and the effort they put into making sure we are thriving should be recognized. But friends and family are not the only people we should be thanking for the advice and motivation they have provided. Teachers are the people who have a front row seat to watch their students grow and reach their potential. Teachers are the people who provide constant guidance and knowledge. They are also the people who you can go to when you're having a bad day because you know they will support you. From the minute you walk through those doors leading into your kindergarten classroom to the minute you are handed your diploma, a teacher will be present. Teachers are what make a school a school. Without the help of all teachers we have had over our school years, we would not know nearly as much as we now know as graduates. The first time you learned how to read and write, a teacher was there to guide you. In the last high school class you attend on the last day of school, a teacher will be there to say goodbye and wish you good luck on your journey. I remember every single one of my teachers because of their impact on me was something I could not ignore, and I don't think I will ever forget those who have taught me everything I know. Today is also the day we as graduates recognize the never-ending support we have received from the staff at Hunting Hills High School. From teachers to EAs, cafeteria staff, Barb, Miss Holly, the counseling staff, and Jen in the office. It is often overlooked how much staff has an impact on the experience of a student, especially in high school. These are the people who we look up to and the people we depend on to successfully learn and obtain specific knowledge, so we can be the next generation to take over the world and to teach others all the amazing lessons we have learned. One pattern I have found with the teachers at Hunting Hills is the unconditional support they provide. This can be found in Miss Cosby and Mr. Von Tettenborn, two teachers who never failed me when I needed someone to talk to or somewhere to go when things got hard. The welcoming environment they have in their classroom can be seen just by the hanging cube of Ryan Gosling in Miss Cosby's room, or the fact Mr. Von Tettenborn's ringtone is the Illuminati song. Being able to go to school knowing that if something happens, you have a teacher to talk to is such a lucky thing to have, especially when life is full of surprises. One person I'm very fortunate to have taught me is Mr. Golby. Mr. Golby is one of those teachers with whom you could have an inside joke with, or is someone who will provide you with anything he can if he sees you are not doing well mentally. Golby taught me Science 9, Science 10, Bio 20, and 30. After having Golby as a teacher for 3 years, I have learned to not let a grade determine my abilities and to never forget my self-worth. Golby taught me the difference between the autonomic and the somatic nervous system, and to never forget that the mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell. He was somebody I could go to in times of stress, and I was always met with open arms and advice I will hold close to my heart forever. Golby, I cannot put into words how grateful I am to have had you as a teacher and to have you watch me graduate when I used to tell you I didn't think I'd make it this far. Mr. Golby, thank you for telling me to keep going and that things get better. In Science 9, Golby had a student teacher, Mr. Kelleher. Much like Golby, Mr. Kelleher is someone who always made me laugh, was someone to make sure I was mentally prepared for the day. Mr. Kelleher made science class fun and unforgettable. Mr. Golby and Mr. Kelleher are two teachers that I will never forget due to the impact they had on me. I am blessed to have had Golby teach me for that long, and anyone who has Golby should find themselves blessed too. I will cherish everything they both have taught me and all the advice I have received.
Since we were all children, we were always taught that when we grow up and go our own separate ways in life, that we should set an example, as we were taught to be the best versions of ourselves. It is only thanks to the Hunting Hills High School staff that we can stand here and confidently say that we are ready for what the world will throw at us after we leave this building that has helped us create some of our fondest memories. Some of my favorites include Miss Waldo comforting me while I was sobbing in her ceramics class, Mr. Hebert showing me all kinds of amazing music and giving me the opportunity to sing in front of a crowd, Rumpel and I ranting about Heathers the musical while trying to build the set for Mamma Mia, and Mr. McKay being very, very confused when I decided to show up to biology in a frog onesie. However, there is one woman I have to thank who has watched me go through all my highs and lows and who has seen me grow. Miss Lisa Olison, oh captain, my captain. You've taught me the difference between a normal colon and a semicolon while also being the only reason I didn't fail English. You've known me for almost 6 years, and you've been there for me every single step of the way. You were the teacher I ran to when I was upset or scared or just needed a good cry. And you always let me cry about how hard school was for me at times. You never judged me, even when I most definitely deserved it, and helped me through some of the hardest times in my life. You taught me some very colorful words I never even knew existed, and getting to spend every morning in your English class during my final semester as a grade 12 student has brought me more joy than I will ever be able to express to you. Because of you, I will not throw away my shot, and I will wait for it, because I am the one thing in life I can control. There are so many things I want to say to you, but I don't have the time to go down the list, so I'll end it with this. Thank you so much for everything, Mrs. Olson, and that fiery red hair of yours. Every single student that will walk across this stage today is the product of all the hard work you wonderful teachers have put into us. You've helped to form the new generation that will take this world by storm and create change in a world that desperately needs it. Because of you, we will all go off to do amazing things like star in a Broadway show, become world-renowned scientists, and we will overcome our challenges and give help to those who need it most, but most importantly, we will be kind like you guys have taught us. Because of the teachers, we have been able to overcome challenges and achieve our goals. Thank you for the dedication you have put into your students and for the amount of effort you've put into your lectures and lessons. For that, again, I say thank you for everything. To be able to confidently stand here would not be possible without the consistent support we have received from those who have taught us and guided us through our most difficult times. We are truly grateful to have gotten this far in our lives and to be able to receive our diploma while surrounded by our friends, our family, and most importantly, the amazing teachers who watched us grow from fearful ninth graders to powerful, resilient graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, Azalea and Emma. I would now like to introduce a teacher who has taught us both English 30 this semester and me English 30, or English 10, 2 years ago, during her first year of teaching at this school. We will miss her humor-filled class, her kindness, her inspiring sense of teaching, which is a representation of all Hunting Hills teachers, without whom we would truly not be here today. And last but not least, her Friday hugs. She has truly made my least favorite subject into a class that is at least bearable at times. With all joking aside, I will now call on Miss Lisa Olson to give the teacher's address.
Okay, I see no colorful language. Sorry. Good morning. I'd like to welcome my fellow Hunting Hills staff members, the Red Deer Public Administration, the proud parents and guardians, and most importantly, I'd like to welcome the graduating class of 2024. I've been asked to stand here and congratulate you all on behalf of the staff of Hunting Hills, and this is a true honor for me. I want you all to know that after 13 years of school, everything you really needed to learn, you learned in kindergarten. As Robert Fulghum writes, when you go out into the world and grow and learn, as an adult, remember to always say you're sorry when you hurt somebody. Remember to live a balanced life. Learn some and think some and draw and paint and sing and dance and play and work some every day. Remember the little seed in the styrofoam cup from elementary school? You were taught that the roots go down and the plant goes up, and nobody really knows how or why, unless you're a science teacher. But we were all like that. So remember that while you grow, you need to stay true to your roots. And remember all the books and the first words you learned. The biggest word of all, look. Always remember to look and take in the moments of your life. We as educators have had the privilege of guiding and inspiring you, while you have also been guided and inspired by you these past 4 years. You may ask, how did you guide and inspire us? Your passion, your tenacity, your ability to work hard, and the joy you find in life every day has inspired us. During our time together these past few years, here's how you've personally guided and inspired me. You've taught me the profound impact of a simple hug. I look forward to our Friday hugs. Hugs are more than a physical embrace. They are the expressions of warmth, compassion, and support. And my Fridays will be a little less warm without your hugs. Today, when you cross the stage, hold fast to your dreams. And if you have yet to discover what that dream is, trust yourself and know that your life will contain so many dreams. Some dreams you will embrace and succeed and bask in, while other dreams may feel like a failure or that they have passed you by. But either way, you will learn and grow from them. Just remember these important words spoken by John Keating from Dead Poets Society. Carpe diem. Seize that day. No matter what you do, seize the day. Seize every moment and make the most of all your dreams and all your opportunities. When I think of this year's school theme of harmony, and I look out to this graduating class and the timeless song of Elvis Presley, If I Can Dream comes to mind. Of course, Elvis has to be in my speech. The lyrics remind me of the importance of holding on to hope and dreams, especially during times of adversity. The King, Elvis, says, there must be lights burning brighter somewhere, got to be birds flying higher in the sky more blue. If I can dream of a better land where all of us walk hand in hand, tell me why can't my dream come true? And now a few words from me. Dream big, dream often, just dream. So remember, you learned everything you needed to know in kindergarten. Hold fast to your dreams and trust yourself. And if we should ever cross paths sometime in the future, I'll take that hug. Congratulations, graduating class of 2024. You've worked hard. You deserve this. Take it all in.
Thank you, Ms. Olson, and thank you for being the reason me and Presley got to smile each morning this semester.
Without going any further, we can't forget about our parents who helped us along the way. I would now like to call up Sierra Gunn and Sage Rolesic to give the tribute to parents speech.
Good morning. Thank you all for joining us. My name is Sierra Gunn.
And my name is Sage Rolesic. Oh no!
I'm actually Sage Rolesic.
And I'm actually Sierra Gunn, and we are here to talk about the class of 2024's appreciation for our parents.
To thank the people who've been with us through it all and supported us unconditionally along the way.
You've been our people since day one, from being our nurse when we were sick, our stay-at-home teacher, and staying up late with us when we had nightmares.
Well, you're staying up late, but that's waiting on us to come home, and in reality, we've become the nightmares.
Though we wake up for it with our wit and the stories we tell you from the night before.
We mean the censored version we tell you.
You are still our parents.
As we get older, we notice all the times you've made us a priority over you, the time you've given us, and the sacrifices you've made over the years for us.
We don't know how to thank you guys enough for the endless hours of sleep you've lost when we had a tummy ache, ensuring we had everything we needed before we asked for it. And there have been times growing up where we have become less close as we gain independence, but we will always need you.
In middle school, when we went through the uncomfortable changes and awkward phases, we had you beside us.
We turn to you for everything in life, and you have been our #1 cheerleaders through it all, from driving us to 6 a.m. practices, coming to all our games and performances.
As well as every instrument we attempted to play, very off-key I might add.
And all the sports we got last place in or weren't very good at.
You weren't very good at.
Okay, some of us weren't very good at. But through it all, you still cheered the loudest in the crowd.
We are more grateful for having a built-in best friend who doubles as a credit card, personal chef, and DDs for us. That does everything we ask, usually does at least.
Thank you, parents, for paying our parking tickets, dance bills, and everything in between.
Speaking of parking tickets, if it wasn't for our parents getting us to where we are today, we wouldn't have got to see Carson get hit by a car during Senior Assassin, or Eric getting body slammed into the bleachers and breaking his thumb.
Looking in the crowd this morning, I have trouble deciding who I'm talking to, considering there are various people in this crowd who I see as my parents. Teachers, coaches, and my friends' parents who have helped me along the way and became a big role model in my life.
Thank you, Dana and James, for letting me come home past curfew, and Tina and JJ for letting me crash at your house several times.
And Sarah for always leaving the door unlocked, even when she didn't want to.
And Jerry for dealing with us at lunch. No wonder he got us safe for his snacks. For many of us, we've been together since we had recess, and although many of us barely see the people we spent years of our lives passing by in the hallways, we've all gone through the same struggles of trying to pass Mrs. Ross's bio class and getting overly competitive in Mr. Golby's daily cahoots, facing the wrath of our parents after getting an unverified absence or failing an exam.
Although this is a parent speech, we've all made it here together.
Congratulations, class of 2024, for making it to the end.
Thank you, Sage and Sierra.
Our parent reply will now be given by 4 of our Hunting Hills staff: Jennifer Boito, Annette Harvey, Taryn Martinek, and Lisa Sanderson. These 4 staff members all have graduating students this year. Please welcome them to the stage.
Don't worry, parents, we won't subject you to this because we know you've all been through it.
Good morning, everyone. We are honored to stand here today and speak on behalf of all of the parents. First, we want to say congratulations to the graduating class of 2024. Words cannot truly express how proud we are to celebrate this milestone with you. We know that it was not an easy road to the stage today. There were many twists, many turns, and probably a few speed bumps along the way, but the good news is you made it.
As parents, you know how difficult it is to even take your newborn child out of the house. It takes a lot of time to prepare for a simple outing.
I mean, look at Lisa here. She had 2 at once.
And then there are the nighttime feeding frenzies, the bedtime routines, and the bedtime stories.
We've been there for our children, changing diapers, cleaning up spills, wiping away tears. From scraped knees to broken bones, we all know those trips to the emergency room, Or even a phone call from our local RCMP?
Yes, we have all been there.
As your child grows up, you experience the joys of starting school with all of the art projects and parent-teacher conferences. You save every little tiny scrap of paper with a scribble on, not knowing whether you can throw it out, and you fill up all the cupboards with all of those memories.
As parents, we've been through it all. Planning birthday parties and sleepovers, crafting and baking, organizing healthy snacks for the sports teams, late-night homework sessions, and what about the trickle of boys entering your house with TVs and gaming consoles for that late-night gaming session, and so much more.
And don't even get us started about the messy bedrooms and the never-ending amounts of laundry that we have to face.
And where did all the forks go?
Who knows?
Who knows? Oh, and remember the parent nightmare of middle school drop-offs or picking up your child at Canyon Ski Area and you had to drive all the way down the hill in the dead of winter?
Yeah, the days were very, very long, but the years were short.
Our children are graduating from high school. It's a bittersweet moment, but we're grateful for all the staff, family, and friends over the years who have helped our children get to this point.
It takes a village.
It's amazing how quickly time flies, and you can't help but wonder, looking back at everything that our children have accomplished, how we got to this point.
Their sports, their dance, or other activities will come to an end. Evenings will sure be less chaotic. No more eating on the go, no more carpools. It'll all end. But for now, we're enjoying these front row seats. Grads, sitting next to you are your classmates and your friends, but sitting in the stands are your #1 fans.
Grads, find something that you're interested in and pursue it with passion.
No matter where your paths may lead, never forget where you came from.
And know that no matter what, we are always a phone call or a text away.
Be the best version of yourself and live your life with integrity.
Congratulations, grads, on this amazing accomplishment. May this be your best era yet.
Graduates, your families are extremely proud of you. On behalf of the class of 2024, we thank our family, friends, and HHHS staff for supporting us throughout our journey of education. We have experienced life-changing and historical events over the course of our high school career. Strike the finish line is truly a great theme for our graduation year.
Before the presentation of certificates, we would like to invite Charlotte Scogan, Kate Pound, Elena Wong for a musical performance of Sunny Side of the Street and Vienna by Billy Joel.
Hello? There we go.
Yeah, my piano's just turning on, sorry.
All right.
Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Hey, but you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old. Kick off before you even get halfway through. When will you Vienna waits for you. Wanna be before your time, although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You got your passion, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, and will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you crazy child, and take the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's all right, you can't afford to lose a day or two. And will you realize Vienna waits for you? And you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, why don't you realize Vienna waits for you? When will you realize Vienna waits for you?
Thank you, fellow graduates, for that memorial performance.
Please give us a moment as we prepare for the presentation of certificates by Mr. Darwin Roscoe, Mr. Chad Erickson, Ms. Nicole Buchanan, Mr. Ryan Cure, and Mr. Brian St. Germain.
The names will be read by our vice principals, Mr. Jim Bassard, Mrs. Shelley Lauer, and Mrs. Crystal Pobeda.
myself. All the speeches were top-notch, the best I've seen. Like I was sitting beside Miss Lauer, and I think I had to drench out my my outfit because there was so much water in it from the tears coming out of her eyes. And then Charlotte, that was inspirational for you to get up in front of everyone after having to slip up and coming back and demonstrating to us what you're supposed to do when it doesn't go right the first time. Hats off to you. All right, so the tradition of walking across the stage is a symbolic gesture that signifies the transition from student to graduate. The rite of passage, much like the Oilers making it to the next round. You know what, when Charlotte had that little mishap, that it reminded me exactly what it feels like when the Oilers have a 3-goal lead. The rite of passage marks the beginning of new opportunities. Similarly, the moving of the tassel from right to left represents the graduates' transition from candidates to full-fledged graduates, signifying their readiness to embrace new challenges. Graduates, today is your day. Your perseverance and resilience have brought you here, and this moment marks the start of a new chapter in your lives. To our audience, thank you for being here to support and celebrate these remarkable individuals. As each graduate name is called, we will also be sharing future plans, highlighting the diverse paths that they will be pursuing. So now, it is our honor to introduce the graduating class of 2024. Sure. Sophia Acorn. Sophia is going to RDP for open studies and wishes to pursue an education and occupation in social anthropology. Hamad Ahmad. He is enrolled at the University of Iowa for biomedical sciences, majoring in neurobiology. Kendall Alton. Enrolled at RDP to pursue the art of psychology. Dion Antos. He will be going to RDP for 2 years, then transferring to an education program. Kendra Armstrong. She is going to fulfill her lifelong dream of becoming an elementary school teacher. Emma Bain. Plans on taking a gap year to save for university tuition, then going to school to minor in psychology and major in law. Blake Banning. Blake will attend post-secondary at RDP to pursue a career in mechanics. Emmer Bargar. Emmer will take a gap year to pursue his career in gambling. Dominic Barkley. Dominic will pursue a career in criminal justice, looking for the gamblers. Thomas Barode. Enrolled in the University of Liège, Belgium, to pursue a career in international business and finances. Molly Bareth. Molly is excited to start her Bachelor of Education degree in the fall and help empower kids' learning and development. Ethan Bilo. Ethan has chosen to pursue his passion for football and is signed to play for the Okanagan Sun in Kelowna, BC. Liam Byrne, enrolled at Olds College of Agriculture and Technology and is going to pursue a career in heavy-duty mechanics. Jackson Boito. He's going to take a year off to save for secondary school and travel. Liam Borman. Liam is enrolled at RDP to pursue a degree in mathematics and economics. Marcy Fettisbrookie. Marcy is enrolled in a Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Education degree at the U of A. Elfrida Brower. Love the enthusiasm, you guys. Elfrida is enrolled at RDP for a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Olivia Brown. Olivia is enrolled at U of A and is planning on pursuing a career in legal system. Kaylee Bunbury. Kaylee is enrolled at Mount Royal to pursue a career in interior design. Nevaeh Burgess. Nevaeh is enrolled at U of A to pursue a degree in biochemistry. Grayson Butler. Grayson's going to travel for a year and then pursue welding. Drayden Cameron. Drayden is planning on going to SAIT to pursue a career in architecture. Dante Campbell. Dante plans on upgrading for a year and pursuing a career in acting at RDP. Tatum Chalmers. Tatum is planning on becoming an electrician. Callie Chapman. Callie is enrolled at RDP to pursue a career in psychology. Maddie Coates. Maddie is going into the Bachelor of Arts program at U of A and will be majoring in drama to pursue a career in theater. Morgan Connell. Morgan is going to SAIT to take film and video production. Layla Couturier. Layla is registered at AIM to pursue a career in massage therapy. Azalea Rachel Crichton. Azalea will be taking grade 13 at Hunting Hills before pursuing a move to LA to pursue a career in acting. Kian Crossy. Kian is planning a gap year. Paige Kreiderman. Paige is enrolled at the University of British Columbia, Okanagan to pursue a career in business. Jenny Cunningham. Jenny plans to get a degree in animation. Kaylee D'Onofrio. Kaylee intends to pursue a mechanical engineering degree and is currently enrolled at RDP and is planning on moving to Edmonton to the U of A. Jackson Darcy. Jackson is enrolled at RDP to pursue a career in teaching. Clara Davis. Clara will be studying business at the University of Alberta. Matthew Deaver. Matthew will be attending RDP to pursue a career in business. Madison Demenchuk. Madison will be pursuing a career in pediatric nursing. Holly Dewsbury. Holly will be pursuing a career in biological sciences. Liam Dillingham. Liam will be attending RDP and playing King's soccer. How do you pronounce your name? No, how do you pronounce it? Ray Dew. Ray Dew is enrolled at RDP for engineering and will be transferring to U of A to pursue a career in engineering. Hardy Dew. Hardy will be going to RDP to pursue and learn about engineering. Riley Easton. Riley is going to play football in Kelowna for the Okanagan Sun. Ashlyn Emmanuel. Ashlyn plans to attend RDP for 2 years and transfer to U of C for political sciences. Annika Erickson. Annika is enrolled at Simon Fraser University on a track and field scholarship, and she will also be studying biomedical physiology. Bason Fakuse. Bason is planning on taking a gap year to volunteer in Jordan and study for her SAT exam. Gavin Ferguson. Gavin is planning to take a year off and travel. Merrick Philippek. Merrick is going to travel and move to Kelowna to play football for the Okanagan Sun. A lot of recruiting going on in Okanagan. Caden Fisher. Caden plans on taking a gap year to work and then pursue a career in welding. Kaylin Forbes. Kaylin will be attending NATE in the fall for laboratory research in biotechnology. James Forgeron. James will be going to Mount Royal to study business. Bailey Fraze. Bailey is enrolled at University of Toronto to study applied science and play rugby. Maddie Gardner. Maddie plans on going to post-secondary for cosmetology. Ash Gettinger. Ash plans to pursue a career in forensic science. Adina Gadinger. Adina is going to attend culinary school. Megan Gervais. Megan is continuing to pursue her interests in nature, wildlife, and animals by volunteering with Kerrywood Nature Centre and Central Alberta Humane Society. Atno Guns. Atno is taking international communications in Brussels, Belgium.
Caden Giesbrecht. Caden is going to pursue a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology at MRV. Hadley Gunther. Hadley is enrolled at RDP in education with the possibility of pursuing optometry. Okay. Sierra Gunn. Sierra plans to go to RDP to minor in sociology and a major in psychology. Matea Hagen. Matea is enrolled at RDP to pursue open studies and travel. Shane Hall. Shane is planning to become an electrician attending RDP. John Hann. John is enrolled at the University of Alberta to study engineering. Lexus Hanna. Lex is pursuing a career in the theater and performing arts by taking the BFA for Drama Performance at Lethbridge University. Caitlin Harvey. Caitlin is enrolled at the University of Alberta to pursue a career in education. Alexis Hawthorne. Alexis plans on attending post-secondary. Bree Hayter. Bree is taking a gap year to travel, then going to pursue nursing. Caitlin Heinzelmeyer. Caitlin is enrolled at the University of Hertfordshire in England to pursue a career in sociotherapy. Yes. Ryan Henderson. Ryan is enrolled at RDP for instrumentation and automation engineering. Hillary Heptich. Hillary will take a gap year to travel. Haru. Bronson Haru. Bronson is taking a gap year and work, then plans to go to RDP for finance. Logan Hyron. Logan will also be taking a gap year and traveling. Stephen Holm. Stephen will be taking a gap year, then attending culinary arts at RDP. Eric Hunter. Eric is taking a year to work and travel. Corbin Imey. Corbin is upgrading some classes and working to save for university. Kathleen Jacob. Kathleen plans to live in the present and make it so beautiful that it will be worth remembering.
Congrats, kiddo.
Caitlin Jeans. Caitlin is taking open studies at University of Alberta. Genevieve Jennings. Genevieve is enrolled at RDP to pursue a career in sports psychology.
Congrats.
Jerry Gia. Jerry is enrolled at the University of Waterloo to pursue a career in pure math. Amar Kagdi. Amar is enrolled at RDP with a transfer to University of Alberta to pursue a career in medicine. Emily Kay. Emily is enrolled at McEwen for early childhood development, followed by K-6 at the University of Alberta. Julia Kempa. Julia plans on attending post-secondary in cosmetology. Amina Khan. Amina is enrolled at University of Alberta to pursue a career in dentistry as a biological sciences major and art design minor. Mata Khan. Mata is enrolled in university to pursue a career in a 4-year undergraduate program in biometrical sciences.
Thank you for having me. Is your name?
Kelsey Kinder. Kelsey is planning on going to the oil patch to make some money. Jaslyn Kachurka. Jaslyn is planning a career in film and photography. Christiana Quarting. Christiana is pursuing a career in neuroscience. Taya Lockman. Taya is planning on taking a gap year. Chris Lamb. Chris is enrolled at the University of Alberta for biological sciences. Ashley Lang. Ashley is planning to pursue an education in anesthetics at MC College.
Oh, this is the long one. Riker Laybourne? Yeah.
Riker Laybourne. Riker plans on attending the ESA Academy in Sherwood Park, then working up north while earning his ACP degree. After that, he plans on becoming a paramedic and firefighter. Raina Lenny. Raina is enrolled at Medicine Hat College to pursue a career as a paramedic. Quinn Lindell Beal. Quinn is enrolled at Blanche McDonald Fashion School for 2025. Danica Lockwood. Danica plans on taking a gap year, then go to NAIT to pursue a career in culinary arts. Levi Lodowek. Levi is enrolled in Grant MacEwan taking psychiatric nursing. Charlie Long. Charlie is enrolled at RDP majoring in art psychology. Congrats, kiddo. Olivia Lundell. Olivia is enrolled at RDP and will be playing soccer with the Queens. She hopes to do some traveling as well. Haley Maskant. Haley is enrolled at the University of Saskatchewan to get a Bachelor of Science degree. Peyton Malchow. Peyton is taking a gap year to work. John Jarek Marquez. John is enrolled at NAIT to pursue a career in business. Talissa Martinick. Talissa plans to get her undergrad degree in fashion business management at the University of Alberta and then continue on and get her law degree. Emma McGonigal. Emma is planning to take a year off and then will attend post-secondary. Bryce McClellan. Bryce plans to take a gap year to work. Christopher Middleton. Christopher is going to NAIT to start an electrical apprenticeship. Sarah Mohammed. Yeah, go ahead. Sarah is enrolled in first-year engineering. Kieran Morales. Kieran is going to the University of Alberta to pursue a career in engineering. Louis Morel. Louis plans to enjoy his time at college back in Belgium. Cody Murdoch. Cody is enrolled at the U of A to become a chemical engineer. Levi Nemeth. Levi is enrolled at MacEwan to pursue a career in business. Congrats. Presley Nickel. Presley is enrolled at the University of Alberta for honors in physics with a minor in math, aka no social life. Congrats. Danica Noonan. Danica is taking time to experience life before pursuing a career in education. Elias Alanaran. Elias is taking a gap year and hopefully working. Lena Oliver. Lena is enrolled at RDP to pursue a career in education.
Lucas Olson. Lucas is enrolling as a Pine Rider University to continue his studies in the art of handshakes, celebrations, and filling water bottles. Agnes Pannenbecker. Agnes is enrolled at the University of Alberta to pursue a career in education while playing football for the Golden Bears. Isabel Parsons. Isabel's enrolled at the University of Alberta to pursue a career in psychology. Marco Patton. Marco has committed to play football for the Okanagan Sun in Kelowna, BC. Alex Pale. Alex will be attending George Brown University College to achieve a bachelor's degree in American Sign Language and Interpretation. Portia Poyer. Portia will be attending Del Mar Spa for professional and clinical aesthetics. Caitlin Pound. Caitlin is enrolled at Humber College to pursue a bachelor's in music. Devish Ramlukan. Devish is working in the industry of becoming an off-road heavy-duty mechanic. Sage Relusic. Sage will be attending RDP in the fall to obtain a degree in multidisciplinary studies. Abdur Rahman. Abdur is enrolled at the University of Alberta to pursue a career in engineering. Okay. Daniel Reevy. Daniel is enrolled at SAIT to pursue a career in business administration. Bailey Richardson. Bailey is going to University of Alberta taking a Bachelor of Arts in Criminology. Jet Riganon. Jet is going to be taking engineering at RDP and then transferring to the University of Alberta to finish it. Abbas Rizvi. Abbas is planning on going to RDP to pursue his career in business administration, and later on he will transfer to the University of Calgary or the University of Alberta. Riley Rodacher. Riley is pursuing an aesthetic practitioner in Red Deer, Alberta. Rhea Rogers. Rhea will be traveling abroad before returning to school to pursue a career in criminology and forensics. Ashton Lobos Ross. Ashton will pursue football and then become president, but Canada doesn't have a president, so I don't know where you're going. Gregorio Rossini. Gregorio is going back to Italy. Broden Russell. Broden will be going to the trades as an instrumentationalist and control technician. Charlotte Sabater. Charlotte is enrolled at RDP to begin her Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science and is later transferring to the University of Calgary to complete her degree and then go on to law. Isaac Salinas. Isaac says he's going to get his green card and become legal. Neve Sanderson. Neve plans on taking a gap year and then going to school for education. Iona Sanderson. Iona is taking a gap year as well and then will be going to college for education as well. Ollie Scheller. Ollie is looking forward to going to school to become a nail tech and someday have their own business. Katana Shen. Katana will be pursuing nursing at the U of A in the fall. Caden Schmaltz. Caden will be going to RDP for instrumentation engineering. Lucas Schmidt. Lucas will be pursuing a career in electrical apprenticeship. Olivia Swule. Olivia plans to go to RDP in the fall to get her BFA in film studies. Caitlin Shorey. Caitlin will be attending Grant MacEwan as in paralegal, then later into a Bachelor of Commerce under degree, then on to law. Woo, you're going to be in school forever. Charlotte Scogan. Charlotte Scogan. Charlotte is heading to Germany next year as part of the Rotary Youth Exchange Program. Sophia Slipika. Sophia plans to pursue a career in beauty industry. Kayla Snethen. Kayla is enrolled at Mount Royal University and plans on pursuing aviation and becoming a pilot. Yvonne Sapilko. Yvonne is enrolled at the University of Alberta to pursue a career in engineering. Brooklyn Stenberg. Brooklyn will be attending Del Mar College to achieve her certification in hairstyling. Evander Stevenson. Evander plans on taking a gap year and then pursuing a career as a millwright. Harley Stewart. Harley plans on attending legal assistance program at RDP, then getting her license and being a real estate agent. Chelsea Steinert. Chelsea plans on taking a gap year to work. Matea Stunden. Matea plans on traveling and experiencing life. Phaedra Switzer. Phaedra is planning on going to RDP to upgrade, then to the University of Calgary to become a nutritionist. It is. Austin Taylor. Austin plans on pursuing a career as a full-time firefighter. Malia Tatro. Malia is going to school in Ohio to pursue hockey and a career in nutrition. Cole Tetmar. Cole is enrolled at the University of Alberta to pursue a career in finance. Dia Tripathi. Dia is enrolled at RDP pursuing medical lab technician. Caitlin Trohan. Caitlin is taking a gap year, then she's going to go to RDP to pursue real estate. Cadence Tripke. Cadence plans to work hard, move out, start a new chapter of her life, and pray it all goes well. Carter Unsworth. Carter is traveling to Europe this summer and a plan of trade while considering medical school. Elena Wong. Elena is enrolled under the Science One program at the University of British Columbia. Armin Wassine. Armin, after high school, will be attending RDP College to pursue a bachelor's degree in psychology. That's a good one. That's a great name for me. Grace Watson. Grace will be playing basketball post-secondary whilst pursuing a degree in education. Finley Welch. Finley will be going to RDP and she's enrolled in open studies. Taylor Wells. Taylor's enrolled at SAIT to pursue a career as a paramedic. Colby Willis. Colby will be attending RDP transfer program to the University of Alberta to pursue a career in engineering. Alora Wilson. Alora will be attending the University of Regina for a Bachelor in Arts. Miles Wilson. Miles is taking a gap year to save money, then going into either kinesiology or heavy-duty mechanic. Brady Young. Brady is enrolled at RDP to pursue a career in the field of instrumentation technology. Casey Zubat. Well, first of all, I'd like to apologize to all my fellow Flames fans out there for Mr. Broussard using this ceremony as a way to promote the Edmonton Oilers. So this concludes the certification presentation. Graduates of Hunting Hills, as you step into the next chapter of your journey, may your past be filled with endless opportunities, success, and fulfillment. Here's to embracing challenges, chasing your dreams, and making your mark on the world. Good luck on your exciting adventures ahead. I'm going to ask Mr. Roscoe to come up and end off our graduation ceremony with some closing remarks.
Graduates, today you're recognized for completing 12 years of schooling, 4 of which were at Hunting Hills. Congratulations. Take those academic skills you've learned with you, but just as importantly, remember in the values that were instilled, those foundational pillars: home, honor, health, hope, and heart. Graduates, please stand and prepare to toss your hats. Parents, if we could wait until the graduates leave before we follow them out, that would be terrific. Grads, please join me, everyone, in celebrating the graduating class of 2024.